Hello everybody, how y'all doing? Some of you commented we got the flooring in. Yeah, we got the floors in for this part. This is just an elf merchant, just to kind of start us off nice and slow. Some episodes are going to be fast and thrilling and full of risk and excitement. And oh my god, I'm pregnant! Well, that didn't take long. That was like 2 days. So we had a sky steel meteor storm happen, and I was mining it out, and then I realized I'm not recording. Whoops. But sky steel is like intermediary between steel and uranium, or as we call it, or orcalium. It's an intermediary between those two. It's a very nice metal. It's also blue. And from here, it's just making sure that I have a place to store our stuff while we start to transition over to chainmail. We're not wearing those heavy pelt coats anymore. And this temple is going to get... It didn't work. It wasn't big enough. So we're going to tear it... We're going to tear most of it out. Convert it into something else. So it's what you do sometimes. Sometimes you don't build stuff right. And when you don't build stuff right, you just have to just start over. We got a new temple. It's a nice temple. And we're building this giant fuck off monument. They're paying us a significant amount of stuff to build this. And when it's the time's up that we can use it for other things, we're gonna use it as a crypt. It's gonna start out as our first crypt, but later it'll become the crypt for foreigners. People who have earned the right to be entombed, but aren't members of the hold. I've also researched advanced agriculture in the dead of winter, but you can still plow the field in the dead of winter, so we're going to go ahead and plow out our new fields. Well, you know... Sometimes it's better to just go with a classic than for me to make the joke. You know what I mean? We're also getting pumpkin. The world has changed. Factions of monsters, undead hordes, orcs. Instead of just goblins, we got both kinds of green skin have popped up. There's also civilized monsters. And then there's just cannibalistic ogres. Giant ogres. Oh, and literally hell. Heaven and hell have Satan and God have put outposts for their angels and demons, and we're caught in the middle. That's probably bad. That's actually probably very bad. And then there's even an independent faction from Heaven and Hell that's just called the Independents. I think from now on we're gonna play on a smaller map, just for being able to more centralize the story. We dug this out for the coal. And now it's a problem. Back in the workshop. Final site. Father-to-be final site now. Reinstalls the last walls, just in case someone digs through the mountain. It's starting to come together. It's starting to feel like a dwarven hold. It's not just built into the depths of a mountain yet. That comes with the great move. And Adagio's over here building a replacement nose because Candledraw's nose was completely smashed in the raid. Yeah, the last raid, Candledraw got injured, and it turns out their nose was smashed off. We're sending Redwood, who hasn't been named yet. Don't worry, they'll have a name soon. Over to use a special ability called Anima Song to just make sure everybody's mood is maxed out. It causes the magical tree that the wellspring of essence of magic comes up from to sing. And by it singing, it makes everybody happier. We've dug trenches. We're setting up basic fortifications. Occasionally I still get a save about once every hour of play just to make sure. The vast assembly continues. We're getting a boatload of orichalcum, aka uranium, which we can use to make armor. And somehow making some Nightfias not hate us anymore. Still got to put in flooring in some places, but most places the flooring's done, and we're painting it. We got bricks laid in one place that we bought from a merchant. We've got mosaics. We've got detailed tiles. We've got dwarven tiles. It's really starting to come together to be a beautiful base. Beautiful dwarven hold. I'm trying really hard to not give people same armor, same weapons, same clothes. I want everyone to have a different feel and to look different. And I really want to build the base to look something beautiful and special, even if it looks like a child took a crayon to it. What is with you and the wings? Okay, these two people are showing up here to fight each other, but apparently this person has golden fucking wings and can summon a Therizinosaurus? Put that picture up from Ark. You people should know what a Therizinosaurus is. And they brought a child? That is a child. That person down there is either a child or a gnome. I'm going with gnome. I'm going with gnome. You know what? While our enemies beat the shit out of each other outside, we're just going to gather around the Christmas tree. We're going to have us a good Christmas. They can beat the shit out of each other. Not my problem.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Just, you know, while we have a good Christmas, we're just gonna watch our enemies kill each other. Oh, they brought explosives! And that guy is breathing ice! So you got a man breathing liquid nitrogen, somebody summoned a megafauna, they're throwing explosives at each other, you got a golden winged bastard with a flintlock. Yeah, we should make note of them stick bomb guys and be on the lookout for them bitches. Wouldn't go well for us. Somebody has summoned a giant spider. To the person who summoned a giant spider, you are a bad person. And they summoned a Utah raptor. Didn't even know what happened. Didn't have a chance. The number of magic spellcasters in this world is very appropriate for a magical world. I'm really approving of the mods that add more enemy spellcasters. It's nice. We finish our Christmas celebration, and another person wants to join. Neato. They will be welcome. They will be most certainly welcome. We're gonna casually store these extra weapons for later use. They're still having a final brawl, by the way. So, in the meantime, how about you just enjoy this montage?
Murder! 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 Murder!
Oh, Candle Draw. You're a delight. You really truly are an absolute delight. And getting that plasma sword early, or that magma blade early, has just made you wonderfully murderific in the best ways. I want you to know that. You are wonderfully murderific. But yes, we're going to loot this battlefield and throw the bodies to the sea. As is become our custom, that our enemies, we simply throw them to the fishes, out into the ocean. And if they want to settle our grudge problems, I mean, Kenadra just cut off that guy's arms. You didn't even kill him, you just cut off his arms and left. There's got to be some real hatred for you to do that shit. Just some absolute despicable hatred. Yeah, those stick bombs. They are nasty business. Well, now the enemies are gone. I confirm we have an extra bedroom. Sure. What the fuck? Excuse you? I initially named this person King Bronze because Bronze has been begging for a character. But then I realized they're female, and Bronze would draw issue with that. So welcome Knight Lexic, everybody. Knight Lexic, the spear-wielding dragon. That's right, they have our pokey stick. As Hitomi puts it, our pokey stick. It's a steel Yari we recovered from the weeaboos right now. Later, we'll get them something better. Also, the ability to tail grapple people. Kinda neat. Ooh, a halberd. You tempt me. Halberd is a noble blade. At least that is what it's classed as in the medieval research tree. For the effort of building that place. As you now notice that the characters above have progressed significantly. We have chainmail armor. No longer are we wearing pelt coats. Wearing proper mail. Feels nice. Feels good. And then, of course, you know, we have another settlement fight. And I'm wondering what all of the red shit is. I don't notice the two men down there with railguns. Ancient weapons no one should have. Unleashing devastating volleys. We're gonna have to deal with that. There's also magic spells being flung around. There's some vampire shit going everywhere. Stuff ain't right. You train for a century, become the biggest, baddest swordsman to ever live, only to get laid low by a man who was trained yesterday on a railgun. Lori, make this better. Make it make sense. Please, Lori, just make it make sense. Oh, look. While Lori is over here making golems, you should be making with that like button and pushing it really hard. That's all I'm saying. It actually helps. Like, it legitimately increases the number of views this video gets, and by extension, the amount of mental health and mental spoons I have to put into these videos increases. So, push it. Do it. Come on. Also, comment section, I need animal names. And also, what would you name a pet golem? The error messages. Hey, what's going on here? Wait a minute. Why does that look like a... What is all this? What is the context here? What be going on? I mean, Candle Draw's got their new nose. Oh. It's a wedding. Aww. 2 episodes and 2 weddings. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's move you over to her room. Anyway. Yeah, so we used 2 of them to make a trophy. 1 of them to make a trophy. The other one got chopped up for meat. But yeah, let's move you 2 into Candle Draw's room. Alright. We're gonna send out Hoodie. We're gonna have Solar be Bear Cavalry and Candle Draw. You're on the list. So Solar and Candle Draw riding Hoodie. And Bartholomew. Big old rocks boy. Gotta send them out. And now it's time to... We have enough people. It's time to make an investment. And that is expanding the dining area. We're not just gonna expand the dining area though. No. You can't just make it bigger. You gotta make it better. So we're gonna put in some bigger, better tables and expand the dining area and make it nice. Because it needs to be made nice. We can move stuff around. We can do a little rearranging. We can make this a very, very, very nice place. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it a very nice place. Now, Candle Draw and Solar arrive, and we see no sense in picking sides with knife ears. So instead, we will work to make peace between them. And then from there, I see a castle ruin. And I think you 2 should go to that castle ruin and see what you see. Find what you find. Who knows? They might find something cool. And then Amigo. Well, Amigo, I got bad news for you. You dinner! Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this episode.
Zoinks!
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
Hello, all you people. How are all you doing? Thank you for being here today. Again, thank you to Lori and Final Sight for continuously working on this. Drinking Buddy, how you been? Thank you for making the sword for my wife. Sundancer, James. Yeah, you agreed to be the baby. I'm not even arguing with that one. Tribal, I know your internet's out, but we miss yo ass. I hope you see this video, and I hope you come on over when your internet's back in. Chroma Slip, thank you for the boost. All those years ago, you know what you did. Tim Fordham. I just like saying Fordham. Don't judge me. Durgis. I misspelled your name in this every single Patreon clip, and I know you still watch, and you haven't noticed yet. Good night. Several of you may have noticed in the last video that the video kept going after it ended, and we're expecting something. I figured I'd make that up to you. Boop. Thank you.